these chats here, speaking of those chats, you know how sometimes you get added to these group chats and they are so loud and so annoying and people just kind of never stop talking about them. And you don't really need everything for it. You can press this little dot, 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 more options, and you can mute that chat. It is very handy. We have like a quick tech questions chat on our team, and it's very helpful for all the techs, and they're all using it all day, every day, and it's great for them. I am in it and occasionally need it, but there's like probably 200 messages a day in that channel. Drives me nuts. So I just mute it, and then I don't have to listen to it. It's also especially great for a day off to mute those channels. If you're taking PTO, you can mute those channels only and keep your other teams open. If you were to really need someone's attention, you know what, maybe they muted you, or maybe you just need their attention in general, there are some additional options for sending messages that I think people forget about sometimes. So I can just say hi, and of course they'll get a notification if they're there. If they have it allowed, if you aren't muted, things like that. If I really, really need Patty's attention here, hi, I have an urgent problem. Patty may not even get this message saying that I have an urgent problem for a little while, but if I use this plus button, I can change my delivery options. And when I change these options, I can change it to important, which will give it a little exclamation point. Or if I really, really need their attention right now, I can change it to urgent, which will notify them every 2 minutes for 20 minutes. This is very intense and should be used sparingly. Otherwise you might get blocked, I don't know. But this is a really great way when there's like a real emergency to get someone's attention very quickly. So something else that kind of moving on to getting into the meetings a little bit here. When you are in a meeting, you can zoom in on the content. So I'm showing you my Teams in full screen. It might be a little bit small for you, but in the meeting, in the very bottom left, and I'm going to try to show you this. It might be a little bit inception-y, but we're going to try to show you. So here is our meeting in a meeting. I'm not sure this is the best way to show you, but in the very bottom left, do you see this little plus button? If you hit that plus, you can actually zoom in to the meeting. So I will let you all try that on your own screens on the bottom left corner, hitting that plus button, zooming in, or minus to zoom back out. You also, while you're in a meeting, can react. So if I really like something somebody said, and there's 10 people in the meeting, I don't want to like speak up, I can press this little react button at the top, and I can send one of these emojis. And if you watch, when I press this, a couple things will happen. It'll pop up from the bottom of the screen, and my video here on the left is going to show this same heart. So they can see kind of who sent it. So if you're in a meeting with a big group, this is a really helpful way to kind of interact with the meeting, but not be too interruptive and, you know, interrupting people. Hopefully this inception view here wasn't too crazy, and if I can get it off the screen. All right. Okay, so we just went through quite a few. Let's run through that list. So in the Teams, talking about those Teams apps, the how to add an app, my favorite app, the Meet app, how to open a file in the desktop app, how to turn on and off that combined chat experience and create those new sections, how to mute a chat, to send an urgent message, zooming in and out on the shared content, and how to react in a meeting. All right, so part 2 of Teams, part 2 of 2, don't worry, there's not too many here.